So you have your emotions, your feelings like flowers, that you have to keep to yourself, which are the part of the same ocean of your heart. And once you are ready, everything is done, the whole house is ready, now bring the flowers, the emotions, the nice things, the beautiful things, and nourish them. One must learn, I think there should be some books about how to say nice things to others. We should try to find some books like that, or should write some books, how nice things could be said, how we can take care of others, how we can make another feel our love, the expression of love. And such a book will really help people to understand that this is nice to say. And once you say something nice to others, that niceness comes back, as I have told you, like the ripples that touch the shores come back. And then you feel very happy. Go on saying things which are nice, which are pleasing, will be very much appreciated. But if you say it with sincerity, not just to tease someone or to say something, just to be so superficially good, like thank you, thank you, thank you, but something from your heart, as they say, then you will be surprised that the heart of the another person will open, and from that heart will flow those beautiful flowers of emotions towards you. So, on one side, you have to expand your heart, and on another side, you have to reserve or preserve all the beautiful, nice, delicate feelings within yourself, absorb from everywhere, and then to pour them out at the right point. That's the art. Like these flowers were in the garden. First, to begin with, preserve. At the right time, they were brought in. So they feel glorified that they are used at the right time. This is the way we have to weave ourselves in our heart, because human beings are very delicate, very beautiful things. And to beautify them, you have to say beautiful things. This tongue is not for saying harsh things, for making fun of others, for teasing others, but is for saying something, such a beautiful thing, that the another person also imbibes that beauty. I've seen some nice things people have said, and that lingers in my mind. And I said, when will I have chance to say these things to others? So think about it, that now, you see, very nice sentence, huh? This was a very sweet thing they said. All right. So now, where should I use this? As I go to the shops, I see something. That's good. That will be good for a particular person. Let's buy that. In the same way, if you find these nice feelings, and nice emotions, and nice things said, then what do? You collect them, all these things, keep them, and use them at the right time, at the right place. This is what is the wisdom of Sri Ganesha. Innocent people are the most sincere people. Innocent people. Those who are clever and cunning cannot be sincere, because they enjoy their cunningness, they enjoy their so-called brilliance. They can never be. Those people who are simple, who are loving, who care for love more than anything else, can only say very nice things sincerely. Today, I wanted to say many things to you, how I feel about this birthday in Australia, but I told you the words fail. Because see, Australia is such a far-off country. To come here with so many people sitting and singing Agata Swagata, it is unbelievable. Unbelievable. because I have not given you any money, you have not given me any money. You are not bound to say anything like that. But not only that you are doing it, but you are enjoying it. It's something great. You are enjoying it, and that's what it is, that when your heart is large, then whatever you do for others, you enjoy. You enjoy doing good things. You enjoy saying nice things. So we should have choicest flowers of beautiful sayings. We should have choicest emotions which we should be able to express to each other. Now start on that. From today, I have to say, you start on this, that from 1990, we are all the time going to speak something beautiful to each other all the time. And just keep your ears open, keep your eyes open, and wherever you get a chance, wherever you hear something like that, keep it in your mind and use it back. Today, I'm so enamored, and it is too much for me, really, to believe even that there are so many Sahajogis in Australia, which is so far away. Now it is your responsibility. It is your responsibility to be sincere about Sahaja. And in all sincerity, if you do everything, you will never think of such funny arguments which I have heard before. You will just think that we love Mother and we have to be together and we have to love each other, and all the time we have to say nice things to each other so that the love increases. Anything else, anybody who tries to say things or break things or break somebody's heart are doing sinful things. There's sin. To break the heart of a saint is the greatest sin, and they'll be punished for that. So now you are all saints and sages. You have to respect each other. Not only that, but you have to be enjoying your sincerity. That's the way I'm trying to say. Enjoy your sincerity. And all these stupid thoughts come into your head, throw it them away. Because I heard of so many arguments here and there. And I thought, what is this? They are Sahajogis or they are ordinary people of the street? This is happening, then the children, this happening, that. Now, about children also, I've been telling you that send your children to India. In any case, you have been selfish about them. You know they are not developing all right. So send them to India. In that, you have opened your heart, because the whole world is your relation. The whole world is your family. You go anywhere in the whole world, you will find people who will love you, who will care for you, do everything for you. I mean, to know that in every place there is somebody sitting just waiting to meet you as your own. Just now I was thinking, these musicians are going to Singapore, what will happen? Where will they stay? Big problem. Trying this and that. Suddenly I gave a bandhan. Phone came from Bala. Bala told me that no, it's perfectly all right. I'll tell my mother, she'll look after them. Problem solved. Any such problems, your problems can be solved because you are sincere. But if you are insincere, you'll meet only insincere people. And then you'll go down. Go down into your own estimation and estimation of others. And you'll have no place in Sahaja Yoga. There's no place for insincere people in Sahaja Yoga. So try to develop your sincerity. Raise your Kundalini as many times as you can. Keep it there. Keep it on Sahasrara. And see that your heart opens. That's the best way. They have been all asking me how to open our heart. I said, take the key. No, I don't know how to tell them. Open your heart means just raise your Kundalini, keep to the Brahmarandhra, and see that the Brahmarandhra opens. Not only that, but you see how, by expanding your heart, by being nice to others, how you feel. There are some people who do not talk much, who do not meet others, who have reservations. They live as if they are living in the air, sort of people. Must know there must be some badhas, some booths sitting on their heads. Otherwise, That's a very unnatural behavior for a surgeon. I've told you so many things today because I think the care, the love, the affection, the wisdom, and the patience is to be imbibed. If I'm your guru, if I'm your mother, you have to imbibe these qualities. For everything, I'm worried. If somebody is in trouble, I'm worried. I try to get the problem sorted out of that person. Anyone who has a problem, that sticks to me till I have solved the problem. And I tell frankly also about, say, your children, I'll tell your wife, about your husband, that this is not all right, this must be corrected. Because I care for you. This is what should be your attitude towards Sahaja Yogis, Sahaja Yoga. And that will strengthen you so much because you care, that's why others care. Can you imagine for an Indian woman like me to have so many people who care for me? Why should they care for me after all? All right, you are Sahaja Yogis. But there are people who are not Sahaja Yogis, I tell you. They are not Sahaja Yogis whom I have met from my childhood, whom I know my relations. They all care for me. Just one thing, because I care for them. I get bothered about them. Anybody who tells me a problem, it is in my head, sticks there, like a stamp. Till I have solved the problem, I'll be looking out how to fix that problem. And I don't have any problem of my own. In the same way, you should not have any problems of your own. Then only you can manage. All right now? So may God bless you.